Hello and welcome to another video. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I want to take you on a boring walk along a boring path, but I want to take some interesting images. Now how am I going to do that? With an infrared filter on my lens. Let's jump in. So I've intentionally come out in the middle of the day today, so we've got hardly any shadows, beautiful skies. It's a summer's day, it's midsummer's day, and it's absolutely beautiful, but interesting for landscape photography? No. And I wanted to come to a location that did that justice, so I didn't want to come to somewhere where that had an epic rock or a tree or something cool to look at, and the photo would look almost good anyway regardless of light. I wanted to come somewhere that it was boring, it's mediocre, there's nothing special here, and I want to try and get some interesting images. Now I'm not saying good compositionally are going to be the best pictures ever and all that sort of stuff, but I want to show you what you can do with an infrared lens or a filter on your lens and see how that changes your images completely. So what does the infrared filter do? So what it does is it blocks out all visible light and just allows infrared light to get through to the camera sensor, which will give you that ethereal look. Really interesting the way the light reacts with the different trees and the plants and the way the buildings, everything just has a different look to it. It just looks unique, and I think that's what makes shooting infrared so interesting, because it's not the normal viewpoint. It does give you something extra to do with your camera, and it doesn't have to be really bright light just to take infrared images. You can do it in any conditions. Obviously you just have to adjust for the light, so putting your camera on a tripod will make the images come out okay. So for me, I find it makes the boring a little bit less boring. So this scene here, for example, you can see this path doesn't really go anywhere. There's a little bit of interest, a tree there, but other than that, it's not really that interesting. And I find the infrared filter that goes over the lens just makes that image a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to take a photo and I'm going to show you what I mean. So I've taken two photos, one with the filter and one without, and I'll pop them both up on the screen. You can see what I mean by the interest. I'm not saying that the composition's great and it's a perfect image because I've put this filter on. I just think there's more interest in that image than there would be without the filter. Ooh, touch me. Stay away. Stay away. Go away. Stay away. Stay away. Go away. No, no. Change of plan. Now I love all my subscribers very much, and I'm really grateful for all the views I get and comments, but cows kill more people than sharks, so I ain't risking it for you, not a chance. So ordinarily with a DSLR you would have a tripod because it does take away all the light, or 99% of the light, and it makes it almost impossible to focus. But however, this Canon 5D Mark IV seems to do an okay job. If you listen, it's finding a focus. If I show you you can see the focus changing every time I move position. So it is actually focusing on something. Live view on, nothing special, no special compositions. There we go. I'll pop the image up on the screen. Let me know what you think in the comments. So having the filter on the end of your lens is a much cheaper option than sending your camera off to be converted to infrared. That renders your camera useless for any other type of photography, and it's expensive. This is a 15 quid alternative, and I think it does a good job. So if you're thinking of doing infrared photography, get the filter first. Try it out, see if you like it. So there you have some fun in the sun with infrared photography. So if you're bored of shooting out in that harsh sunlight, why not switch things up, try some infrared photography. So just leaves me to say thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.